Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Krashy, and today we're going to be diving into an A to Z educational solo queue commentary video on ESPEON. Our new character's out. We're going to start off with Swift, and it's a really good secure, so we'll be showing that off here in just a second. But the build today is Choice Specs, Focus Band, and Buddy Barrier. The character doesn't scale too well, so I either recommend a build like this or Choice Specs, Muscle Band, and like either Buddy Barrier or Focus Band, kind of your preference. So you could get some auto attack damage early on, but I'm just kind of going more on the tanky end. See, throughout the Swift there, I threw it a little too late. But the Swift is a really good secure, so you want to kind of wait for it to get low and then throw that Swift out, and then you pretty much guarantee the kill. So it's a really good laner, but then the character just kind of like falls off. Now my thoughts on ESPEON is that I don't think that we're gonna go side shock. I don't think that ESPEON is like great in solo queue, but I think it's actually probably going to be maybe an okay pick in like 5 stacks for like anti flips and things like that, but we'll talk about that later. I don't know what our Duraludon was doing there. That said, 9-minute crab coming up. We're gonna just try to see, grab this real quick. Good. Maybe he'll make it back in time with his death, or at least at a reasonable time. All right, and we're gonna try to we'll A press a little bit here. Maybe able to turn this around. He's just kind of W king at us, so some good damage there. Try to get it, keep vision. Nice, well done. We go for the turn in here. That's huge. That's huge. Well done. And I might even wait here forward for their farm if I can. I might have to try to get him out. Throw the Swift at him. Get the stun. Nice. Okay, so I can't go for their farm now because I was saving him, but honestly, pretty valuable. Don't forget to use your teammates, you know what I mean? I say it all the time. You do still want to try to help them whenever you can. I know it's easy to ignore your team. Not the best. All right, we're gonna go with Future Sight. Now, Future Sight and Side Shock is a little bit complicated to explain, but essentially the easiest way of putting it is you want to Future Sight your target and then Side Shock on them. It's going to lower the cooldown of Future Sight, and if they die before Future Sight pops, then you're going to get like a free charge of Side Shock. That condition doesn't happen very often, but it is important to know. So again, you Future Sight your target and then you try to Side Shock them, and that's going to be the best way to try to do some damage. Ah, man, this guy really does just keep going forward. I actually didn't think he was going to step forward there. All right. I'm going to call for backup. See what we can do here. All right. We'll wait for a second. Side shot. Big. Now we get that secured. Okay, we got the flash cannon out. Nice. We'll A press for him. We're doing well experience-wise. I might be able to get my Unite move here. If I get this here, I'm going to get my Unite move. Again, level 8 Unite move. See if we have teammates. They have level 9, though. Level 9 Gren is dangerous. He's probably going to ult on me, and I'll try to... Oh, wait, maybe I can actually catch him in the Unite move here. So look, he doesn't have... I think I can just go for the secure here. Ah, Side Shock. He got the surf secure. He got the surf secure, so a little unfortunate. We weren't able to do too much there. Nice, good kill there. Got the Side Shock stun on him. Nice. Future Sight on him. See, I get the free future or the free Side Shock right here. Nice, and we hit that as well. No. Rough games, man. Rough games. I can't push this. So all right, 550Bs are coming up. We're going to focus a little bit on the macro play. So we're going to steal a little bit of farm, and we're going to stay in the bottom lane. 550Bs are coming up right now. So you'll see that that's up. Again, Future Sight into Side Shock. And we're just going to get as much of this farm as we can. Hope that our teammates are doing well on the offside of the map. Probably going to jump out at me. I got a nice little hit there. So some good damage there. I find that the best way to play this character is just to try to stay alive and poke as much as you can. So that's what I do. These abilities are actually pretty decent at like auto targeting. Usually I'm very strict about like firing abilities myself. Not so much with these abilities. They actually do pretty decent But you can still auto like intentionally fire it, and that's if they're in front of you, because Psyshock, it takes a little bit of leading. You have to lead Psyshock, so get really comfortable with leading Psyshock. Otherwise, you're really not going to be doing a ton of anything really. We're just kind of bush checking. There's not really any reason for me to go anywhere here. Like I said, we're playing big on the macro game here, so I'm probably not going to have a really big high damage game here because I'm not fighting anybody. But I'm playing the macro game. I'm keeping this goal at full health. So if they can get something up there, that's great. They get an 8 overdunks. We have no overdunks this game, which is frustrating, but it is what it is, you know. We're going to try to step out of that Unite move if we can. Nice. Yeah, our overdunks are basically non-existent this game. This is probably going to reset. We'll hit it anyways. It's the 4-minute mark, so we can use the Unite move. Like, we should be very comfortable wanting to Unite here. I'm actually just looking for the secure. Okay, let's use the Unite move there. All right, we're going to insta back up. I think it's important to know that you can use your Unite, and then you probably just need to play for self-preservation. I'm actually not sure what I died to. Oh, I might have died to maybe to greet it. I don't know. Maybe I was lower than I thought. But no secure there. That's a good kill. I'm going to actually go top lane here. We have some people bot lane, and even though they probably won't macro and hold that well, I'd like to get this Rotom off the field, because if we can get the Rotom off the field, it would be less pressure and things like that. So let's see. Okay, that's a Cinder ult. We throw out the side shock on her. Nice. Or the future side on her. We get that. So we're gonna give them a free 40 turn in bottom lane, which is a little sus, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna peel back in our jungle. We have a ton of turn in. There's really no reason to push like that. Or we have a ton of farm, I should say. I think it's one of the biggest mistakes that people make is just like over pushing, using Unite moves late. Like if our teammates push that top lane, they would probably throw Unite moves, and then we would be down our like Blastoise Unite move or something like that. So just make sure you're playing the macro game well. There's lots of farm here. I can just get levels. I've got both my futures or my plus levels. I'm just pushing for level 13 for stats at this point because I can, you know. I think that's a decent position to be in, because I'm also able to just like hold this goal, you know. Look, I'll tick into 13 eventually. All right, we're gonna head bottom lane. Hopefully they don't. We don't have a Hoopa, so we gotta head bottom lane. Hopefully they don't send someone on a back cap and then like Hoopa Unite them in or something. But we do want to be grouped with our team. 2:24 on the clock. Yeah, we definitely want to be grouped with our team. He might Unite move here. Yep. Okay, so he kind of unites early though. So yeah, he kills me, but look at the clock. I'm 1 second offset from the zap spawn. So as long as they don't insta rip, we're fine. So me dying there is better than me like wasting my Unite move there. And that's something that a lot of players need to understand. And this has nothing to do with ESPEON. But that said, we're going into a final stretch fight. We're down 1 person, they're down 2 people. We have 5 ults up, and they don't, most likely. So, well, we know they don't have 5 ults, but we don't know exactly what they have. So I like clearing out these core fish. It just gives us a little bit more room to move around and like have control over what we're targeting. So we'll clear out these core fish. We have lead. I don't mind playing a little bit safe in our bush here. That's going to be the Unite move coming out. They're ripping. They're just actually ripping. I'm going to save my Unite move for anti-rip, if I can, or until I need to use it. All right, I got to use the Unite move. Just keep myself alive. We're going to start spacing away a little bit. We're burning this. Look at the Machamp there. And we finish. Got a little bit scary. I probably should have focused the Machamp a little bit sooner, but not too bad. We'll eject over the wall for a quick eject. Guarantee that we get this turn in. We have normal lead. Now we have huge lead. And if he turns in, then we'll be like at least 200 points over. At minimum, like 220 points over. And we'll go hold this off lane here. So the big thing with this character is just setting up future sight into Psyshocks. Even if you don't get the reset condition, which again, to clarify the reset, the player that you future sight has to die before future sight pops in order to get the reset condition. It doesn't basically ever happen. And then you want to try to save that Unite move for like a really good time to CC, because that's really what the Unite move does. It doesn't do a ton of damage. So I was saving it for anti-flip, but just didn't really have an opportunity to do so. They're holding that just fine. I'm chilling up here, so anybody pushed or showed up, I would just be able to unite move them and hold them. Because it does, like I said, does do a crazy ton of damage. Otherwise, you're just poking at range. You're throwing out your future sight, throwing out your side shock, repositioning. And that's why I like choice, focus, and buddy, because I feel like it helps me stay alive a little bit longer. And then I can throw out the unite move when I need to. And then, you know, eject button for running around. So there you have it, friends. That's kind of my thought process with ESPEON, talking a little bit about macro play in solo queue and like where I like to go and how I like to play it. We'll take a look at the numbers. Like I said, I don't expect a high damage game at all. This character doesn't really do a ton of damage, but that's not necessarily the strength of the character in a sense. It can do damage, but I offlaned a lot this game. So yeah, 38k. Had I just been in the top lane fighting, I would probably be like 40, 50, maybe 60k damage. But I was offlaning quite a bit and just playing, you know, kind of basic strategy. So, you know, don't this is a really big important part. Don't over sensationalize the numbers. You know, just because I didn't drop 76k, 71k, 91k doesn't mean I wasn't doing my job and the character is completely useless. So as always, friends, drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel for future Pokemon Unite content. Be sure to be kind of one of them. Tell someone you love them, and I'll see you in the next video.